When we built our house in 2017, we installed solar panels. In the ensuing 8.5 years, we have generated about 6 megawatt hours more electricity than we have used. Note the lowest yellow graph line, with that extra amount having been fed into the grid. Here in Virginia, we have net metering, which is good. Think of it as our electric meter running forward and backward, depending on whether we're pumping electricity into the grid or pulling it back out. Over the years, our electrical production has dropped maybe 8%. Note the top orange line on the graph. But that measurement can be arbitrary because of differences in weather, clouds, and so on. Nonetheless, it was down some. The panels have at least a 25-year life and should still be producing at 80% original capacity at 25 years. So normal degradation plus accumulating dirt. I'd never cleaned the panels, so last spring I decided to do so. My roof makes panel cleaning difficult, but I found this brush and extension handles on Amazon. It's 32 feet long, cost about $160. The brush is excellent for this with soft, sturdy bristles. It has a nice water delivery system, which is critical. It's light enough to be able to just manage to do the job. But that long extension handle is dancing the line between being too heavy and being so light that it could break just being picked up. I did the job by myself the first year and noted that I really need to have another person handling the lower end to keep the balance, to keep the butt end off the ground, and to provide a little of the push-pull needed to scrub those panels. So my daughter helped me this year, and that made a lot of difference. She took the video of me showing some push-pull, though without the support she had been providing from below. One fun fact about this process is that it has dovetailed two of my sustainability projects, the solar panels and the rainwater collection. When I read about solar panel cleaning, it was suggested that I use just water, no detergent, and preferably water that doesn't contain chlorine. So the rainwater was perfect. And because of my collection method for that water went right back into the tank. Probably a little dirtier than when it came out, but since we just use the rainwater for plants, we're okay. The scrubbed panels certainly look cleaner. In this photo, you can see the dirty panel in the middle and the clean panel to the right of it. This next photo from the first year that I cleaned them is more drastic. The clean panels are in the middle with the dirty panels to the sides. So how much of a difference does cleaning the panels make? Again, it's so subjective because the days are not alike. But I'm thinking that it might have increased my output by about 4 or 5%. Again, the brush and handle are very long, somewhat fragile, and the sections of the handle had to be assembled while snaking the water tubing through them. So I was glad to be able to find a place in the garage where I could hang hooks and store the whole thing assembled. And these are the clean panels.